Welcome to the Vintage Times, a program for senior citizens. On our program today, we will talk about physical fitness and exercise. We all know that exercise is good for us. It can help us to maintain good health. This is even more true as we get older. It is important that each of us find a physical activity we like and then make it part of our daily routine. There are many places that offer exercise programs. Today we will learn about programs offered at the Advocate Good Samaritan Wellness Center. We'll first talk to an instructor who teaches classes for older people. We'll then go and visit the center itself. And with me is Christine Cornell, who's an instructor and a trainer at the Wellness Center. Thank you for joining us, Christine.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. And can you please describe your center and what you do for older people?
Sure. So the Wellness Center is located on the Advocate Good Samaritan Hospital campus, and it's kind of tucked back amongst the woods. It's a beautiful place to go meet your friends, work out, and just kind of feel like a little bit like you're in nature, I guess. Yeah. I enjoy looking out at the trees when I'm in the pool. We offer a wide variety of classes for people I teach ages 1 through 93. But when we're talking about our senior fitness classes, we have classes on land in our studios. We have classes in our pools. They're the #1 pools in DuPage County. Or we have just programs that you can do on your own on our fitness floor using cardiovascular equipment, strength training equipment.
It's a wonderful center. I visited it. I'm very, very impressed. Christine, tell us, what are the benefits of exercise?
Okay, well, for everyone, you can kind of think about it from 3 different ways. There's physiological benefits. How does it impact your physical being? Psychological. How do you feel after you're working out? And then I think about the social aspect, right? So when we talk about physical benefits, we're thinking about improving your cardiovascular system. And to bring it down to just how we are during the day, it means that I'm going to be able to walk up a flight of stairs easier, walk around the block, maybe go to the zoo with my grandchildren, rake in the backyard, okay? So, and not get so winded. Then you want to think about how it improves your strength. So we all can continue to get strong throughout our lives. Doesn't matter if you're 20 or if you're 80.
That's
okay.
True.
And then flexibility, stretching, making sure that our muscles aren't really tight so that we can move our arms all the way up and down if we need to reach into a cabinet.
Right.
Then there's the psychological benefits of exercise. When you exercise, you just feel better. There's a release of a hormone that makes you feel better, and you're working out usually with other people around. Research has shown that, I think they used a rat. If you put a rat in a little treadmill and he runs, he gets healthier. But if you put that rat in one of those kind of complex little clear cases and they run around with other rats, they actually see an increase in the benefits to the exercise.
So you're saying socialization helps?
The socialization helps immensely.
Yeah.
It keeps your brain active. And frankly, there may be a day where you're not feeling up to exercise. Maybe something happened in your family. But when you go to exercise and you meet a friend there, you feel better. And it just motivates you to keep coming back.
Wonderful. You do feel better. Christine, are there physiological changes in our body as we age?
Yes. Some people think that as they get older, they can't exercise as much, that they're not going to see the same benefits of strength training. But in actuality, you're going to be able to continue to get stronger or to maintain a certain level of strength.
Okay.
So if you exercise every day, your body is still going to age, right? The heart has been working a long time.
Yes.
The joints have taken a beating,
Yes.
right? But if you exercise, we're going to be able to keep maintaining our bodies as best as we can, so that you can continue to do the same things you do every day. If you golf, you want to exercise because you want to be able to swing that club and not feel too much pain in your back. You want to be able to walk the course.
So exercise will help me even if there's a slight decline in my physical ability.
Definitely. If you think about someone who has arthritis, their joints, they're having problems with their joints. Well, the Arthritis Foundation tells you that the best answer to that is to exercise. We want to build strength in your muscles so that they support the joint and they keep it moving the right way. Right? And we need to move that arm up and down, get some good range of motion. So whether it's arthritis, as we get older, sometimes we're dealing with cancer, right? So one of the best things as you're going through your treatment and beyond is to exercise. You might have Parkinson's, you might have bladder and health issues, and exercise has been proven to improve your ability to move, to maintain your health, to improve the quality of your life.
It's a winner. Yeah. So now you mentioned certain diseases, Parkinson's, bladder problems. Can you describe some of the programs you provide for different abilities?
Sure. So at the Wellness Center, what's really neat about the center is that we are located right on the campus. So you might have a doctor on the campus who's telling you recently had an issue with your heart, you need to exercise. He knows that at our center, we're part of the Medical Fitness Association. We have staff that have the basic certifications, but then they have additional certifications. They really know about cancer or about arthritis or about heart disease or lung problems. And so we're going to offer special classes like our arthritis program. We have aqua classes, we have a Tai Chi for arthritis, we have Walk with Ease. Okay, Parkinson's programs for people who are stroke survivors. But let's say you're just someone who's a little bit older and you maybe don't have those chronic diseases. We offer over 80 classes a week for people. Half of them pretty much are on land and the other half are in the pool. So at any time of day you should be able to go in the pool, take a cardiovascular class in our lap pool. It's a little bit colder. Or you could go in the warm pool and take what we call an aquatone or a mind-body class. Really work on stretching those muscles. Or you can go downstairs in our studio. You could take a mature strength class, something we call low and light. It's a cardiovascular class that's for people that are pretty active. And then we might have sit and fit for the person who can't do as much cardiovascular-wise, but they're going to be able to move their arms and legs in a chair. They're going to be able to work on strength training.
Fantastic.
And then we have mind-body classes like yoga in the chair, or you can do Tai Chi again. So with so many classes you offer, how do I know what to choose? Well, I think the first thing that I tell people is have a conversation with your physician. If you're going to see them soon. If not, if you've recently seen them, ask them what their advice is on what you should be doing. Yeah. And then from there, I tell people, come in and visit the center. Visit anywhere that's close to your home, but if you're down the street from us, come on in, visit us, and have a tour of the facility. Let the person know what are some of the restrictions you might have, or what are some of your goals. Okay. And then after that, try a class. I think that one of the things you want to check when you're looking at joining a center is the quality of the instructors. Okay. Who's going to lead you? Okay. What additional certifications do they have? If you're coming to my Parkinson's class, you want to know that I've gone for Parkinson's training. Okay. And then also take a look at how do you feel in the building? Are you comfortable? Do you feel welcomed? I think that's important. If you're not going to a building, not going to a center, once again, after you talk to your doctor, think about what you can do around your home. All right, we recommend people need to be active, and so this is one of my favorite exercise books. Okay, and you can get this free from the National Institutes of Health.
Oh, wonderful!
Their Institute on Aging, and in here they show you lots of different exercises that you can do for strength, for stretching, for balance. And, you know, they just answer some basic questions about exercise. We all haven't learned about exercise. And we need
So there are ways to exercise at home also.
Correct.
This book will help me to exercise at home.
Yes, it'll show you how to use a soup can, if that's what you have available, instead of a weight, or just your own body weight.
Okay.
But the most important thing is that everybody should be doing some physical activity every day. You're not too old to do it.
Right.
And it's really going to improve the quality of your life. You're going to be able to get in and out of the car easier, get in and out of bed easier, reach up into that cabinet.
So can you describe, if I have Parkinson's and I have poor balance, I have tremors, but I want to feel better. Can you describe what you do in a class?
Sure. Well, I think in that class and in any of our other classes for seniors, we're going to do a little bit of a warm-up, get the blood flowing. Then we're going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a stretch. Then we're going to do some cardiovascular work, because whether you have Parkinson's, heart disease, or you're incredibly healthy, you need to do that heart work. Okay? And then we're going to do some specific things. If we're dealing with Parkinson's, we're going to work on swinging our arms a little bit longer, going with bigger movements, doing some work for your face, because sometimes when you have Parkinson's, you get that mask, they call it.
Right.
And then we're going to go ahead and make sure you're engaging with other people. A lot of us are isolated. We're in a lot of pain. Our joints hurt. And when you're in pain, you don't feel like going out. You feel fatigued.
Right.
And you stop seeing the people that you love, your friends, your neighbors, and then you stop exercising, and you have more pain. And so it's this kind of cycle.
Right.
So in any of the classes, we're going to try to talk a little bit about that. Find out how you're doing, each person in the class, and make sure you're interacting with other people.
Oh, that's wonderful. What if I feel that I'm not suited for a certain class? It's either too easy or too difficult. Will you help me choose another class?
Sure, definitely. So I think that anyone at our center can sit down and talk to you and say, well, here are some of the classes that are geared towards people who are a little bit older. But let's say you step into a class and you find out that there are a lot of young moms in that class. 9:30 in the morning is exactly when you needed to work out. Well, the instructor should be able to give you modifications.
Okay.
They can tell you, why don't you have a seat in the chair while they're doing some higher intensity balance work, and here's a way to do it in the chair. Or they might suggest maybe a land class might be too much for you, and you'd like to be in the warm water, surround those joints. They're going to suggest an alternate class for you in the future.
So you have well-trained instructors who will help me with any situation.
I think we have a lot of well-trained instructors.
Wonderful.
And also a lot of great personal trainers. They could work one-on-one with you or in a small group. We have exercise physiologists who, when you join the center, they're going to do a fitness assessment.
Okay.
It's not scary.
No.
But they're going to just try and check, how's your heart, how's your strength, how's your flexibility? And then from there, they'll say, this is where you are today. Here's some classes we think you might want to join.
Wonderful.
And check back in 3 months, and we'll do it again with you.
So now, in addition to physical fitness programs, do you have other programs for seniors?
Yes. So as part of the Good Samaritan Hospital, we have a program called Senior Advocate. That meets once a month at the Wellness Center, and they usually bring in different people to talk about topics that are important to seniors.
Wonderful.
Driving, changes in health care, heart disease, little lecture and breakfast. And then at another time during the month, they have a new program called the Brainiacs Club. So the idea is to give you some puzzles, challenges, really get the blood flowing up to that brain and keep you as healthy as possible mentally as well as physically.
Sounds like the Wellness Center has a lot of good programs for you. Christine, is there anything else of importance you'd like to add?
I think that the important thing is to decide that you're going to do as much as you can for your health, and then come visit us at the Wellness Center.
Okay.
Take a tour, have someone talk to you a little bit about what are your needs, your goals, and how we can help you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching this segment. When we get back, we will visit the Wellness Center and we'll see some of the programs we talked about. We are at the Advocate Good Samaritan Wellness Center in Downers Grove, where we will observe some classes for older people and talk to participants. With me are two participants, Kay and Lloyd Hyman. Thank you very much for joining us. And Kay, can you tell us how you like the exercise classes and what they do for you?
The exercise classes are very helpful because they stretch me and they relax me. The people that are very nice, the instructors are excellent, at least the ones we've had, and the facility is really great.
Do you feel that the exercise has improved your well-being?
Absolutely, no question about it.
How has it improved?
I don't ache as much, I can move more easily, and it's just very beneficial.
And how do you stay motivated?
Because if I don't go or I miss, I start feeling tight and tense with the back muscles, particularly.
Wonderful. What would you tell others?
I would suggest, if possible, they attend some classes. A lot of the classes are free with membership, and there's a lot of classes that you can choose from.
Lloyd, thank you for joining us. And can you tell us how you like the classes and what they do for you?
My pleasure to join you. The classes are very important to my well-being. If I don't get appropriate amounts of exercise, I feel it physically. The aches and pain level go up considerable, and psychologically it's important too.
That's interesting, both physically and psychologically. Has it improved your well-being in general?
Oh, surely. It's done good things for my flexibility and actually strength too. I do a variety of things.
Very nice. How do you stay motivated?
I think a lot has to do with the people in the facility here. They care about what they're doing, and the interaction with them is very positive. You want to come here.
Oh, wonderful. So what would you advise others?
It's working for me, and I suspect it would help lots of folks as far as the aches and pains that come along with getting a little older, and just, your general well-being. I think it's probably a pretty general outcome for most folks.
We are back with two more participants. With me are Bruce and Kathy, and thank you for joining us. And Bruce, can you tell us how you like the exercise program and what that does for you?
Well, I am very pleased to be part of the mature classes, and to exercise with seniors rather than 25-year-olds that are trying to make the Olympic team is really rewarding. And they have a class every day from Monday through Friday, either 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, and it really is an advantage to me to participate in those classes, and the instructors are wonderful.
What are some of the advantages?
Well, the advantages are they have different classes on different days. So we have mature strength, we have kind of heart and soul, which is kind of like a dance class. We have chair yoga for seniors that can't do the regular yoga, but they sure can enjoy the chair yoga.
Do you feel it has improved your well-being?
Definitely, and the fact that you do it every day rather than once a week or twice a week, the more you do it, the better you feel.
How do you stay motivated?
Having a regular schedule where you plan every day to be here or if you, as an alternative, another exercise event, such as golf or tennis or whatever. And the more you keep a routine, the better it works.
Good for you. Do you have advice for others?
Well, I would say to seniors, take advantage of this program because it really is worthwhile. It's in our village, and it's so convenient and so worthwhile.
Thank you, Kathy, for joining us. And can you please tell us how you like the exercise program and what it does for you?
Well, I enjoy a variety of programs here, not just the senior programs, water programs and dance classes and the mature strength. I really like the chair yoga. And as far as what it does for me, psychologically, I'm always up for it. And flexibility is greatly improved. And cardiovascular, I'm healthier today after 5 years at the club than I was 10 years ago. Really. And I'm really feeling good.
And how do you stay motivated?
Primarily, I stay motivated by, we've employed a buddy system, so I have a friend who comes with me regularly, and we monitor each other and motivate each other. And, you know, if somebody's kind of fallen down on the job, we give them, you know, a shoulder or an elbow, and also the variety of programs. There's always something different to enjoy.
Wonderful. You have advice for other older people?
Don't be afraid to get out there and try. A lot of people think, you know, that it's too late. You know, I'm not in good shape. But you start slow, and the instructors here stress that, you know, do what you can. Doing something is better than doing nothing, and you will improve over time.
Thank you, Kathy, very, very much. Thank you for watching us today. We hope that you learned the importance of exercise, especially as we get older. We have this wonderful facility in Downers Grove with well-trained instructors who will help you choose any program that's good for you. Also next month we will have the second segment of an exercise program where we will talk about a program called Dr. Fit and other programs, and again we'll talk to participants of the program. So watch us again next month. If you would like to contact Christine at the Advocate Good Samaritan Wellness Center, call her at 630-275-2283 or call us at the Township at 630-719-6682. And thank you again for watching us today.